This is Justin Brunkel with the Hank Haney International Junior Golf Academy. We have Liam here. We're just going to take a quick look at his swing and kind of talk about one or two things we've been working on with him. All in all, Liam has done a fantastic job with the swing. Um, I mean, the shape of the swing with the club right now is almost perfect. So now we're kind of at the point where we just kind of want to just kind of fix his body, just kind of tweak his body a little bit. Because like I said, we kind of got the club working, pretty much as good as it can get. Well, we just kind of have to fix a couple things with his posture and his pivot. Um, first thing when Liam sets up to the ball, he kind of needs to feel his weight a little bit more on the balls of his feet. And then as he swings back in the backswing, he has to still feel like he's keeping his weight in the balls of his feet. So as you can see in a second here, when we take a backswing, the club swings very well, but he has a tendency to let his weight fall into his right heel too much. Okay, and what that does is it gets his weight too much on his right side, and he kind of has a little bit of a reverse pivot. And then on the way down, that kind of makes him kind of back out of the shot with his right hip there. And then club gets just a little bit behind him, and then he kind of has to flip it a little bit because in the tournaments lately his miss has kind of been a block to the left, so he's just kind of trying to compensate for that. But the main thing is just keeping the weight on the balls of his feet throughout his swing, and staying tall and staying in his posture. We'll just kind of take a quick look right now. So you can see as the club swings back right up the shaft plane line there, right on a good plane there. But then you can start to see how his weight kind of falls a little right there. He starts falling towards his right heel. And his head and his shoulders are starting to lean a little bit too much towards the target there. And so if I'm not, and then you can also see his right knee kind of comes out too much that way. And then the left knee kind of gets, left knee kind of gets a little bit too straight there. And so I can see him keep the weight on the balls of his feet there, and his right knee almost feels like it's moving laterally towards his left knee, while his left knee stays nice and flexed, and that'll help him keep the weight in the balls of his feet there, and that'll really help his pivot. And then on the downswing, you can kind of see the right hip there kind of starts backing out to the right a little bit. And then that's just going to drop the club just a touch behind him, and that's going to lead him to either, kind of leave it out to the left, which he's been doing, which he kind of did in his last tournament. So now to compensate for that, he's just kind of flipping his hands a little through impact there. But I mean, all in all, the club, the shape of that swing is really, really, really good. We just kind of have to, again, make sure he keeps the weight in the balls of his feet, and he has to make sure that that right knee moves a little laterally towards his left knee in the backswing. And keep his left knee a little still and really stabilize his pivot and keep him in his angles a little better. And that'll allow him to swing the club back down a little, right on the plane there, and then, he can kind of play any shot he wants from there. But all in all, Liam's made some fantastic improvements. We're really glad here that he's, made some good improvements. Now we're just going to have to, just get a short game a little better so we can start seeing some little better results with the scoring there. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact myself, Kyle, or Jen, and we'll be glad to talk to you. Thank you.